Oh, I, just moved here, Riley stammered. I only got in today, but it's real, I swear. I have some other ID if you want to see it, a bank card and a credit card too, but those don't have a picture.
Cade would have smiled at her rambling if he wasn't in such a state of arousal. He didn't doubt it was a real license. He just wanted to make sure she wasn't planning to catch a plane anytime soon. Not that she'd make that plane, but it was a complication he wanted to prepare for. He handed the card back to her. No need. He motioned to a server close by, and when she hurried over, he ordered 2 drinks. She was getting something a little stronger than Diet Cola whether she wanted it or not. May I? He took the chair next to her as he asked to make it clear her assent was assumed. A not-so-subtle way of establishing who was in control. He was a self-aware man. He knew what he liked and how he liked it in every aspect of his life. He made no apologies about his lifestyle and didn't understand or have patience with anyone who did. He was a dominant. He liked raw, earthy sex, and he demanded absolute control of his women. He did not take a lover who wasn't open to sharing. He and his best friend, Trevor, had shared every girlfriend they'd had since their freshman year of college. It wasn't that they didn't both enjoy one-on-one sex. They did, but lovers had to welcome them both. He didn't talk to her as they waited for the drinks. Another show of dominance. A simple test to see if she would follow his lead. He also made very little eye contact, but watched her out of the corner of his eye to see how she would handle being ignored. At first, she watched him with a bright smile, showing straight white teeth and eager eyes. After a moment, her smile dimmed, and she looked around to try to see what he was looking at. Most women would start to fidget and try to break the ice, assuming that he wanted her to make the moves. The ones who paid attention and were on the right wavelength, those women would keep their eyes on him and wait for him to take the lead. Riley was on the right wavelength. She wasn't a practiced submissive, because she didn't lower her eyes and take a slave posture, but she did have a submissive streak in her because she was waiting for him. There was spirit in her wait. She had one corner of her mouth curved up in a smirk and a twinkle in her eye that dared him to talk first. She thought this was a game. Her only mistake was she didn't realize this was a game that was going to change her life forever.